right. Oh, you guys are quick. Yeah, it's a little early morning stream. So, we all kind of collectively agreed that we're going to push it off for another day. That way more people can get entered, because we only ended up getting like 2 people from NA, 2 people from EU, and 2 people from Asia. So, figure we do another day of it, and then I get to announce it in a video. So I do it in like, you know, like I spin a wheel or something. They thought that'd be pretty cool. So I'm cool with that, I guess. You guys had some good ideas in terms of how I should do it, so I was pretty down with that. You guys all made some good suggestions too for the videos, so. Yeah. Yeah, because it'd be interesting, that's for sure. If you locate the last Hydroculus, the single one, I will be forever in your debt. Hello, Henry. Hello. I'm just getting some things set up on the computer end of things here, making sure stream's running and all good. Normally you guys don't hop in this fast, but I mean, hey, we love it. We love it. I gotta find my tea. My tea is not with me. Alright. Can do this quick. Hey, Azzy, congrats. Congrats. 100%ing Notland was probably one of my more favorite 100%s. I think I have a little bit of hell left in, you know, some, just a skosh. On Watatsumi and Sarai and Surumi, which I don't know if I'll ever do. Maybe. I gotta be in some type of mood, though, to be doing that. I also technically haven't finished Lele. That one's my first, like, fully 100'd region. Fontaine isn't even 100'd. I still gotta finish up the Court of Fontaine. Alright, so that quest is done. That should give you a reputation reward for Inazuma, right? Yeah, baby. Reputation. For these other regions that aren't current, I don't know why we can't just do a bunch of reputation rewards back and back and back together. Almost none of these I can do, by the way, which is kind of stupid. Because they all require commissions to be done. Which is irritating as hell. I'm just so far off. I'm only missing one, yeah. An absolute legend came by yesterday and found one. In a spot I thought I had already looked, but this man's was awesome. AR-12, woo! No, he found one. No, I'm not. I have the statues maxed out, and I'm missing one. He found one of the 2 missing. Yeah. Yeah. Finding the last one would just be masochistic, and that I can wait for the compass for. I just wanted to hurry up and get the name card and fucking not have to worry about bullshit. Finish off the region. Is he like that ass right up here? Alright, perfect, Henry. No rush, Henry. Today's gonna be a quicker-ish stream anyways, because I do apparently have a doctor's appointment that I didn't know about for some weird funky stuff, so I don't really... I'm not gonna enjoy going to that, because I feel like I have better things to do with my time, but whatever. This guy was lower. He would be on a tree. I was looking for a bird. It's a squirrel. Okay, Dory, calm down. I'm looking with my eyes. This guy's a ledge lord. Alright, dope. Dope, 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 dope. Yeah, me too. That's why I haven't started another account. Dory or Wild. I love the Dainsleaf quest. That's my, like, that's what gets me going in the morning. Oh, I forgot this is much, much lower. What's resin we got? 68? Okay. I know, right? Play all those quests. Hey, well, I'm gonna be the the one having to try and clear Abyss with 3 4-stars, so it's totally doable, but goddamn, am I gonna have to hit those motherfuckers out. What's up? What else is up for weeklies or dailies? Okay. Your neighbors are voting? Oh. I would just knock on the wall or knock on the ceiling or. Ooh. I don't know. When I was at one of my other colleges, I definitely ran into a similar thing of people being absolutely unhinged. So I get that. Oh yeah, Catherine. Do not question me as to why I am doing this. It's because it allows me to get talent books or level up books. Alright, where is Candace dick fit in your mouth? If kids in your house, you don't want them to hear it. Yeah, that's yeah. Cause how do you even start to explain that to a child? You know, which is fucked up. Oh jeez, that sucks. I mean, if it's super duper duper bad, you could file a noise order with. Well, I know in the United States, if it's something like that and it's obscene, like obviously people have the right to do whatever they want within their own homes, but if they're disturbing the peace of neighbors and doing things like that, you can file like a noise complaint. Yeah, wrestling. Yeah, sorry. Or choke me, choke me, choke me, daddy, or something. That's my favorite kind of wrestling. Maybe the classic, like wrestling with moaning. Dory, those poor kids are gonna suffer. Unless there's some creative solution other than wrestling. Because they won't get wrestling. Because if they do that, then when they're in gym class, they'll start saying it. Oh, how I love you. Thank you, Genshin. So nice. So nice, Genshin. So nice. So nice. Watch this be Aura Run. Oh, it's Lion's Roar. Aww. Oh my god, what the fuck is 4-star luck? And what the fuck is Sucrose, man? Ah, oh, thank god we broke that. By the way, it did happen. Last night at 1 a.m. on a single pull after farming all day World Quests. All day. I must be around 60 pity now. No shit, maybe we'll get a Chasca today. Maybe we'll get our C2 today. Might be possible if I can grumble up around 20 pulls from, yeah, maybe. She's guaranteed anyways, so. Yeah, if you need something that's like immediately bothering you, like something that's not bueno. Otherwise, you can't farm anything? Are you asking me to farm for you? I don't trust my own artifact luck over yours. My artifacts are really bad. All the time. Like, all the time. Like, it's painful how bad they are. Oh, all of your artifact storage space is gone. Oh. You can... Do you have Discord? I don't remember if you do or you don't. If you have Discord, join our server on there and then shoot me a DM. And then we can talk about it on there. And we can kind of get something going, and I can do that on stream for you. I would just want to confer there instead of here so that I can make sure your account information stays safe. Because I don't trust YouTube. Ooh, what am I doing? Yeah, the next day's alright. Yeah, of course. We'll want to talk about like what pieces you want to strong box them into, what pieces you want, or what pieces we decide we want to level or whatever like that. So. Ooh, I'm having some hiccups. Well, I'm gonna farm some Vorashaka's Glow today. Because I'm thinking about Nilu. Alright, Joey, sounds good, sounds good. Man, if Chasca could infuse Dendro, it would be over. There is no Candace damage. Her talents are at level 5. Today's not Thursday, it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, we'll have to level her talents tomorrow. I still think Barbara has a crush on Jean. Is this the Thursday as well? It is a Thursday as well. Wow. We'll be fine if this hits anything but flat attack. Nice crit rate. She's gonna get a boost from Jade Spear. Looks like she needs crit damage. Potentially maybe not running HP Gilded Circlet. Potentially that's what that could mean. Also, potentially, also maybe not, maybe friggin' Gilded in general. Where is Vorashaka's? I could run 2-piece Tenacity, 2-piece Vorashaka's. I just don't know if Candace's HP scaling is stronger than maybe having an attack sands on her, you know, and running her in a crit build for her normal attacks for DPS Candace. I don't really know how DPS Candace is optimal in terms of like how much HP do you want versus crit and versus all that other stuff. But I do want Nymph Stream pieces, and I want Vorashaka's pieces, just because I need some on my account. I think it's about time I build Nilu. I know Nilu doesn't always run Vorashaka's. Well, what do you think, Dory? Because I'm probably going to adjust some things and play her a little bit differently. Obviously, I gotta level her talents up quite a bit. And I gotta level Prim Jade Spear. Which will take some work. I like that. It's got crit damage sub roll. Yeah, I really can't do anything with Prim Jade. And these are gonna kind of all get 8-8-8'd. You know, what is her trounce mat? I can't see yet, but is it something that I have, or is it like, is it Wanderer? Gotcha. So Taxans. Okay, Raiden Shogun. Okay. HP or EM. Yeah, that's why I run her Gilded, because of the EM. Do you run her Gilded, or do you run her like Glad or something? Because I did Gilded because it's, you know, it's a support set too, because it's got the attack buff. C2 Auron makes me so happy. 2-piece Troop, 2-piece March Jose's. So you're getting the elemental skill damage and you're getting an attack buff. Okay. Interesting. I do just want to build Gilded on her temporarily, because I feel like it might be her best overall scaling damage set. Dude, my Auron's already doing a ridiculous amount of extra damage. Which is fucking nuts. I don't even know how to, like, describe it. But his electro damage is just huge. It's up to 60 now. With HP Sands. Okay. But if I do attack Sands on Gilded, it could be good. The character will obtain... The character equipping this will obtain buffs based on EM type of other party members. Attack is increased by 14% for each party member whose elemental type is the same. Oh. With the aforementioned buff will count up to 3 characters. So the EM increase. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. The character who equips this... Yeah, I don't have Cynos weapon. But if I go EM here, you know, she's hanging out at 176. I wonder if I should go EM Sands. Do you think EM Sands is good for... Well, I mean, obviously it's not buffing her normal attack damage. You know, much. And I'm not running her on a Pyro Goblet. which is interesting to me. I wonder if a Hydro Goblet attack percent gilded. That way, because she would be dealing reverse vape, she'd get some EM scaling from that. I think I need more EM on Auroron over attack. I think because Supercharge is buffed by EM, and I don't have a lot of EM on Auroron. You think I'll do more damage with Electrocharged? Overload scales on attack. So, like, there's that. But you think if I switch him to an EM, you know, piece, like we could be in better situations? I mean, what do you think, Tori? Because right now he's circled around Overload. Oh, he's gotten a Nemo damage goblet? What the fuck? What's his electro damage now? 46? I don't know why he was on a Nemo goblet, dude. I don't fucking know. Is this Thursday as well? I feel like it's Thursday. Wednesday, Saturday. I mean... What if I do that? What if we do that? I think we should do that. I think we should level up Polar Star. Because now my Auroron's 80 out of 80. I'm not gonna get him higher to 81. I know his attack scaling is harder, but that's a lot of investment for not a lot of return, I think. I mean, what do you think? You kind of extend it till today because the Welkin's still up? You kind of extend it till today? What do you mean? Is there Auroron, is there Auroron on Akasha yet? I do. The Welkin is still up. No, there's no Auroron in Akasha. We gotta wait till next patch. Oh. Really? I'm trying to look at Akasha right now. So if you guys just give me a quick second. Wait, what do you mean next patch? Do you mean like next Genshin patch? That they're gonna update freaking Akasha? Yeah, they aren't on the same banner anymore. That's what I heard. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that it's gonna be happening? They're bringing Zhang Yun back too? What's Zhang Yun's weapon? Let me just switch browser windows here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. I thought it was just going to be the 4-star from the area. What even does Zhang Yun do? Grant 1 stack of Storm Pinion, 4 stacks. These will cause the character's plunging attack crit rate to increase, but okay. Increase gliding speed. Increase by 200% of her attack. Message damage increase this way is 9,000. Shockwave distance. Okay. Why do people build her defense percent? That's a why do people build her defense percent, guys? Because the only scaling I see on her skills is attack percent. Am I just reading this wrong? She might be the Nemo DPS that I grab because I have Albedo. I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, I always thought it was defense percent, but because plunging attack damage doesn't scale with defense, does it? By 200% of her attack. Does plunging attack damage itself scale with defense percent? She doesn't scale with any crit, just attack percent. Am I just a fucking idiot? I wonder if using her with Albedo. Probably Albedo's C4. Yeah, his C4 only. I heard Albedo's not getting reran on the next thing. He does only his C4 skills with plunging attack damage. What is John? Someone told me, like, I've multiple people have said she scales with defense, but like all I see in her kit is attack percent, like Shen. Yeah. What is her weapon? Crane's Echoing Call. After equipping the character hits an opponent with plunging attack, all nearby party members' plunging attacks will deal 28% increased damage for 20 seconds. When party members hit opponents with plunging attacks, they will restore energy. Energy can be restored this way every 0.7 seconds. So this would be good on Xiao. Or sorry, it'd be good to run it in a Xiao team. What's the upcoming banner? Why is this not showing? Oh. Why is this not showing? Where's the banner? Event. Oh, those are just events themselves. Yeah, I heard it's no longer Mavwika and Sitlali together. I heard the same thing. I heard that they're going to be on 2 separate 3-week cycles, which is fine. I actually prefer it that way. Makes my life a lot easier for farming. And you get to spread out the event primos, you know? I know her catalyst is going to be just like a damage catalyst. And that gives us time to farm for Sitlali when the new boss releases. And it gives us time to farm for Malvwika's talent materials. I just don't like how this doesn't show banners. 5.3 Chinese banners. They don't announce 4 stars. I mean, it says it's got Sitlali on the second half. Yeah, that's what I figured as much, because they keep fucking tweaking it around. The reruns are going to be Arlay and Chlorined. I might get Chlorine, but I doubt it, because Malvwika and Sitlali are going to fucking suck me dry. And they don't know when Lanyan is going to be on here. But she's as far as I'm aware, she's another attack scaling character. Lanyan Honey Impact. I shouldn't be showing these, but I really don't care. You guys find it more interesting than I do. Or, sorry, you guys find it interesting and I do too. Yeah, she's attack scaling. Dashes forward upon making contact with her target, leap back in the air. She's shielding based off of attack. Absorbs against a Nemo. Elemental skill will hurl her Feather Moon rings at an opponent. And it will spin between nearby opponents twice upon hit. Okay. Pulling in nearby opponents and objects dealing multiple instances of AoE damage. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's kind of like a... Let's see her burst here. That's her burst. So, kind of just sucks everything in for quick. Yeah, you haven't heard about Lanyan? Yeah, she's very cool. But, like, these are just, like, her normal attacks. Her elemental skill is just kind of shoots a little disc out, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, she's cool. But I don't really know what on earth I'd use her for, other than... elemental skill, produce another Feather Moon ring when the Phoenix Witch shield is active. She's just like a Nemo damage shielder. The damage... Oh, she can convert any shield into an elemental damage shield. Technically with her second passive. But I don't think it'll change the color of the shield. Maybe it will. The Feather Moon Rings also deal elemental damage. Okay. Whoa. But you could build her EM because of this talent? Shit, I mean, that's hard-ass scaling right there. While the shield is active, your active party member's normal attacks deal 40% damage of the shield's absorption. Oh, no. I was reading that wrong. 40% of the shield's damage absorption will be restored up to its original maximum absorption, occur every 2 seconds. So it can be kind of like a perma shield as long as the duration is up. EM of all nearby party members is increased by 60. She's used an EM buffer. So her C4 looks like it's her best con. Not for her, but for team. So she scales with attack for her personal damage, but she also scales hard with EM to buff shield. No, so her personal shield scales with attack, but EM buffs damage on these like hell. So maybe if you wanted to best in slot artifacts is Guild of Dreams. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I do like that. And like with Sitlali, I'm just gonna build her EM like probably Codex, because you can stack Codex. You can't stack. Let me switch back to Genshin for a second because it's gonna remove me from this domain in a minute. If you can stack her with EM, whereas with, you can stack her with, what's the artifact set, that I'm thinking of? Stack her with Codex over, I mean, I would take Codex on her probably over Cinder City because, I mean, albeit she's a support, I'm not going to be able to do much with, like, 2 Cinder City characters in the party. Personally thinking. Yeah, Gilder Dreams or Wanderer's Troop because it buffs Catalyst damage. So I'm thinking Wanderer's Troop, like, geared towards EM. So let's look back at, this here. So she has an aiming and holding mode, which is really cool, with her charged attack. So she gains a shield that deals Night Soul aligned AoE cryo damage, but the damage absorption of that cryo shield is based on her EM, and it absorbs cryo damage with 250% efficiency. So it's kind of like Layla, essentially, except it's not HP scaling. So the creature that she summons will follow the character, and if she has Night Soul points, it will enter this fire state, consuming those Night Soul points when she's off field, that attack opponents in its AoE, dealing crowd damage. And it looks like she just scales with EM like crazy for shield damage absorption, albeit I can't, and she flies also. But I don't think that her damage is going to scale with EM, which is the tricky thing. Her shield absorption scales with EM, but I gotta look at her talents. Run that Icy Storm, dealing Night Soul on AoE crowd damage, fixed amount of Night Soul points. This probably just scales with your standard attack. So passives. This cannot take effect in domains. Johnson Mazer, sorry, I love this. Okay. Active characters in the air. The following will trigger when switching to Sitlali. Leap up high and deploy white obsidian this to float in the air. That sounds good with Chasca. Holding aiming mode will cause her to enter this, which will allow her to interact with Night Spirit Graffiti. Okay, figured as much. Holding the jump button will cause her to consume stamina. Okay. Once Sitlali in the Night Soul Blasting state, nearby party members trigger and froze her and melt. The Pyro and Hydro Res of opponents affected decreases by 20. That's really good as a team buff. During skill, storm damage is increased by 90% of EM. During the Elemental Burst, storm damage is increased by 2,400% of her EM? That's gotta be wrong. Holy shit. You get 200% scaling on an 860% attack with 2400% scaling. Jesus Christ. Her C1 looks really good, by the way, because it deals extra damage based on 200% of her EM, with other party members using her 10 stellar blades while she's on cooldown. Elemental skill use will reset the stellar blade stacks. Additionally, when Silali is using her leap or is aiming, her Fullerton Discussion is decreased. Okay, but not her Nice Soul Blessing points. She gains EM. Other characters shielded. Whoa, gain 250 EM? What the fuck? Active characters will be granted an Opal Shield. Why are these characters so broken? I know, watch them swap it to C2. But, like, I would much rather have her C2, though. I know that's damage scaling, you know what I mean, for her C1. But this is, like, team buffing. Once it allows interstate, all nearby party members trigger frozen or melt. The opponent affected by this reaction will have their pyro and hydro res additionally decreased by 20%. So 40% pyro and hydro res decrease. That's fucking nuts. And she buffs other characters in party by 250 EM. That's fucking dumb. Jesus Christ in heaven. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's see what some of these attacks look like. I saw this already, but... man, does she look good. But she's kind of like Dory, where she hangs around this, like, pillow instead of a genie lamp. And she has this charge attack state, which is pretty cool. Very similar to Ororon, and you can do the same things with it. I want to see her jump up in just a second here. So, can you jump? So there's her shield. She can jump and fly around when she's in her shield. And it has these little blades on it. And she can do charge attacks and plunging damage. And that is her burst, which is just kind of like a nuke. Looks like her plunging damage is kind of dope. Yeah, it is Cryodori. It's pretty cool. Have you guys seen Malvika too? Malvika's crit damage scaling inherently, which is kind of cool. With Malvika, see the crit damage scaling, 38.4%. It's pretty dope. She takes the flowers and these secret sword scores, which you can pretty farm for. But essentially, there's a ton of charged attack, plunging attack, normal attack hits, scalings for her elemental skill. It's like absolute barf to read through, but you know, there's a whole bunch of things that are able to be done, albeit the scaling's not that strong. You just flush her with crit. And then with her burst, she has this fighting spirit mechanic. So when she unleashes her burst, she changes all Night Soul point consumption by the party to fighting spirit. So when nearby party members normal attacks hit opponents, she gains fighting spirit. So she gains points after entering the state where she starts to ride her giant fucking motorcycle, where when she then plunges at opponents, she uses this giant fucking damage slife thing, and then it makes her enter another state where her actions don't consume Night Soul points, her interruption resistance is increased, and the damage when she's in this state, the normal attacks and charge attacks are increased based off of the amount of fighting spirit she has, similar to how characters work, where, you know, they deal more damage based off of how much of a meter that they have. So, I don't know where Henry went. But they have it called War God Energy Point in here. It's Fighting Spirit. So the scaling on that's pretty okay. But like you think you got 50 stacks. I mean, it's like a 40% of attack boost. And then this is like a 1.5, 1.5 times, I don't know, 40 is 60% damage boost based off of attack here. But like, these are just consumption transmission things. But when, you know, a nearby party member triggers a burst, she scales with attack. I'm probably going to end up not getting her signature and just using the new, or I'm just using Wolf's Gravestone because its attack scaling increases attack by 20% additionally, and it increases all party members' attack by 40% too. That stacks on her too, so she's getting like, you know, fucking somewhere in the realm of like 100% attack or something stupid. Yeah, Mavuika is essentially a DPS, pretty much. And then the other thing, I think they are releasing a Lanyan weapon that comes on a... No, they aren't. I thought they were. I thought they were releasing a secondary event weapon catalyst. So I wonder what we would use on Lanyan. I'm probably going to get Starcaller's Watch. Which increases EM, and it scales with base EM, unless I want to scale it with unless I want to use Nahita's weapon for it, which is somewhere I can't see here. Party members other than the equipping character will not provide the equipping character will provide the character with buffs whether their elemental type is the same. If types are the same, increase EM. If not, increase the character's damage bonus from their elemental type by 10%. So like, and they can have up to three stacks. So I mean, it's got base EM scaling. It won't buff her EM unless there's multiple cryo characters. But this stacks with like somehow this would stack if I was user with another cryo catalyst user, which, I mean, who would take that even though? Charlotte maybe? I don't know, but Charlotte doesn't really scale EM, so yeah, there are skins coming. I just don't know where it shows it. Probably under outfit. I think it's a Chlorine and Mulani skin. I don't think it's got a visual on it yet. This is like a placeholder for it. But I think it's a Chlorine and Mulani skin, which I don't know why. And then I heard there's like another character getting a skin. I'm pretty sure Hu Tao's getting a skin. That's why they have her on trial here. Because she's got something to do with Lantern, right? As far as I'm aware. I could be totally wrong, but Hu Tao and Zhongli. Zhongli will get a skin, hopefully. Because it's due time she gets a skin, because I think she looks like ridiculous. And not in a good way. I'm just not a big fan of her aesthetic. If they change her hair up, I hope they change her hair up. I haven't seen the leak. Do you guys want to... I know. I'm tired. I had some, like, crazy shit yesterday, and I spent a lot of time doing Sumeru off stream. I'll show you that in a second. Sumeru exploration had me want to bash my head in. I 100% 92, 93, 92, 190, and then 100, and then I started working on these areas. Like, I started in Adivia, and I gotta kind of tweak around here. And I don't know where all of the chests are in Lost Nursery. I'm sure they're, like, up in here in these cliffs, or down here, or something, but I'm missing a ton. Yeah, and I hope they give it out for free for Lantern Rite. That would be dope. Because everybody's got zhongli. That's what I was wondering about Lost Nursery, because I thought, like, there's not a lot of chests, probably, so it means that my exploration is heavily curved. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad, then. I kind of want to use, like, Kazuha here. Just for fun. I never used Kazuha, so... Oh, I always forget to use her burst first. Auron's doing fat damage. Auron is doing fat damage. Obviously, if I somehow manage to get a C6, boy oh boy would that be amazing. Actually, I should have hit exit, because I want to use Kazuha. One more thing I do want to look at is my Akasha. Let me put Auron up on my Akasha, because I want to see how he's looking. So, yeah, you can friend me. I still have to look like... Alright, it hasn't updated Auron yet on here. We'll look in a minute. And I might as well throw Candace on my profile, too, to see what people are doing. Yeah, you can send me a review ID. You're more than welcome to. Let's slap together a Candace DPS team. How does that sound? So she buffs attack nearby party members based off of her HP. I want to throw Kazuha in here for this domain. I like the idea of Auron. And maybe we throw in, you know, a support vaporizer like Chevy. And before we do this, so it likes geo-aligned characters as well. Let's level up those books just so we can, are there books I don't think there's any more books available. But let's level that up so we can level our normal attack up once. I love Candace. I was saying yesterday, like, she should totally be a 5-star. 100,000% should be a 5-star. Just the way her kit works, her aesthetic, her design. Like, I think she should be a free standard banner 5-star. I know she's not that influential in the story or anything, but I think that you know, she would be really, really cool to have. No doubling up. Okay. Start with these. Let's start with these. Double up. And then let's start with these. How many do I need? 4 or 6? And we were leveling Polar Star. 6. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Yeah, I know. She's literally a descendant of... Is it Deseret? I don't have a lot of dark statuettes, but I don't think anybody needs them. I also do eventually want to do Aqua Sim. Oh, these are Wednesdays. Shit. We should do Chasca quick. Because I don't want to wait till Saturday. How far away am I from crafting one of these? Oh my god, 3? Shit. That wasn't in the cards. Well, I gotta do that because I want to do like a max Chasca video. Because that's going to be like my next thing. Like Chasca and Ororon. Like Ororon... Like, it's going to be like an Ororon feature video. Like, focusing on how good Ororon is at 6/6 talents. Also, I've seen some people do charge attack. Shred. Okay, it's not Deseret. Okay. I've seen some people do charge attack Ororon with Linnea's bow. Or Mavuika's bow. Or not Mavuika. With Chasca's bow. And I thought it was really good. It was 165. Thank you very much. I wonder if I should start pre-farming for Sitlali's weapon. I didn't even need to use Chasca's elemental skill. Ororon and Chevy are so busted. Wait, do I just need 1? Yep. Okay. But you need the expo for the pieces? Okay. But you still need the ring? Have you done the obsidian rings then? Or if you just glitched in there? But it says you still need the ring. Is that so that the artifacts spawn? Oh, you can't pick them up? It's interesting that they thought of that. I mean, obviously you can't get the achievements for it, but... What's the deal with this? I'm going to go ahead and level that up. I need 3 purples. Where is this weapon? It's got to be here, right? Alright. So I need 3 purples. I have just 3 purples. No blues. Okay. Okay, I see. Do you think I should switch Ororon to EM, Dory? For Electrocharge? Or am I dealing more overloaded damage here? What do you think? I know the scaling on... Really? I know the scaling on overloaded is better. I think. I'm running Chasca on an Electro Goblet. Fuck, I forgot to use her burst. I mean, would Electrocharge be better? Like 1k off? I mean, it's not that big of a deal. The thing is I'd be running him without Chevreuse, so I'd need to find, like, a comparable buffer. Well, no, I'd still run Chevreuse. It just means Overloaded itself would do less damage. But Overloaded also, as far as I'm aware, buffs Chevy too, though. I'm getting her close to that 40k, man. I just... With that restoring energy, I don't... And 22% HP scaling. Well, what if we just jump to this really quick? What's her health now? She loses 3k. 35 is okay, I think. I want this to hit HP. I think strongboxing those pieces is not worth it. I'm gonna... No, I have better HP sands. Double up, double up, double up. Stinker. This is kind of garbage. Hit HP. Okay, crit damage I guess is fine. Ah, you stinker. She's got 50% crit rate with Jade Spear, but she's got less HP. That just buffs her damage. I might this. I mean, I might just do that. That makes my zhongli stronger, anyways. It's bothering me how I can't level that up. That could be useful on Candace, but I'm not necessarily running healing on Candace. It's just kind of like a poor HP scaling weapon. You got the people of you who are doing DPS Candace, what are you running? Just a high base attack weapon since her base attack is scaling? Or are you guys running around an HP scaling weapon like Black Tassel? Black Tassel's base HP is terrible. Like you could run her Homa. I guess Wavebreaker is viable. Attack is better than EM. Use sense attack anyways. We just run her with a lot of crit damage and a stat stick like Homa or the free-to-play EM Dragon's Plane. I didn't think about Dragon's Bane because that is a stat stick. It just doesn't have... I mean, it's EM scaling. And it's got to be harder than Wave Breakers. Deals extra hydro damage anyways, which is nice. What's her hydro now? Oh, it doesn't show. Must only be when it's in battle. What's her EM now? 377. I like that. So, do you do attack sands over HP? HP sands. Okay. But probably not HP circlet, though. Probably crit rate circlet. Let's switch her off of Gilded Dreams here. Who can we put Gilded Dreams on? I am stupid. Because you guys can tell me what you like, and then I can go from there. Oh, I even have a Sitlali Gob? Oh. So if I'm buffing her normal attack here... Why Golden Troop? I'm not going to go Golden Troop. I'm probably going to end up going Tenacity. I thought I had an HP tenacity gob. I guess not. That's better for the crit rate. Maybe I don't want Marshall says. I can go glad circle it. Unless I can put crit damage on her. No, I can't. We just gotta pray this rolls crit damage. And like, that rolls crit damage and that level's crit damage and... But like if I run her on Jade Spear, like it could theoretically be better. Tricky bastards. Genshin Impact, Jesus Christ. Alright, and then we're gonna go do Child's Polar Star, which I think is... Was it this... Was it this one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Am I gonna have enough? No, I'm not. But later today I will. Is there any resin I can get out of the shop? No. No. I'm sorry, it's due time. My ka-ching is worthy. Yes, you can show me your Candace. Put it on your profile, Dory, and I'll look it up in game. Oh no, I didn't want to use this team. I want to use my Kazuha team. I had to get the fucking ka-ching skin because I've already got her shadow. I don't know if I want to do the Nazaman wings on her. Probably these. Unless the wings of dissension look okay. Oh, I kind of like the Fontinian wings. I'm doing good today, Squidiot. How are you? We're still working on the Welkin. I just haven't seen anybody new in chat today, so... Just kind of waiting, honestly. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Oh my god, I did the same thing again. I want to use the other team. No, I'm not tired of seeing you guys. I guess I'll just have to keep in mind Candace's... I wonder if I should use a Hydro Buffer, but... Candace's talents are low. She doesn't have crit damage. I don't think I have a better HP stance than this. Is there a feeder piece? I don't want to feed that. That's pretty bad. I mean, that just got punted, and then that's bad. Ooh. Ooh. We take it further, because that was nice. Do your thing, do your thing. Crit rate, crit damage. ER. Okay. Well, she does need it, so... I wonder if there's anything we can do about this. I need to keep that. I don't need this. I don't need this. That's good. That could roll crit rate. That's not good. That's not good. That could be good. That could be good. That's not good. I don't know why that auto-locked. That's good. No. Potentially. Potentially. But this is just kind of a no. Do you run Hydro? Why don't you want to use a Hydro on her? I think I will use a Hydro on her, believe it or not. I mean, that's just bad rolls, but I don't think I have another crit rate one, and I've kind of been in a pinch about it. That's got bad rolls compared to the other one. That's fine, 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 fine. That's fine, because I don't have better Venerer pieces. I think that's my only attack left. Not good. 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 I mean, why would I level this in comparison to the other one, right? That's fine, because it's EM. I won't need a defense glad circlet. Both of these are fine. I don't need you. Dumped all crit damage. Nice. You know what? The gods like me today. That just rolled piss poor. Dump crit damage? Well, it got an attack percent roll in there, so that's good. Okay. I feel like this is a comfy place to be for her ratio. I know it's not super high. Really? You really think I should run Hydro Gob? Alright. Hydro Hootao. I mean, that skill scaling is nice. I mean, you gotta keep in mind her talents are only level 8. Can't tell if her ER is fine or not. Maybe running her with the Hydra support for some energy. Seems like she's kind of struggling a little bit with some energy. Yeah, it's good for her level, yeah. And this domain doesn't match the team I'm in at all. I'm going to switch up the artifacts here. Because I don't want her on Spine. What's Zhongli's ratio like now? Better. It'll get better. I'm mainly leveling Prim Jade Spear for Zhongli, but I think I do want to use it on Candace. Because it's a stat stick. I think the high base attack is more important. Let's try her with Homa for now. I know her crit rate's abysmal, but... Farina Benekaz? Yeah, that's probably the best way we could go about it. I don't have a better Tenacity Flower that I could swap on her for the moment. Or really, realistically, a better Tenacity Feather, like, across the board. And I'm not putting this on her, even though it would be really good. And this has got crit rate that she needs. So, I mean, she's at 50, 160. I mean, that's kind of poop. But... I mean, we do need to level her talents as much as possible. Because he boosts Hydro damage bonus. That's why I have Auron in here. Even though it makes no sense. There's our 13k. Does she generate more particles if she's on, if she does her hold versus her... Apparently Attack Sands is better. So I've heard for DPS Candace. If she has such high base attack scaling, it is kind of critical that you get some attack on her. Hold next more? Okay. Well, we got Polar Star leveled up. Or sorry, we didn't get Polar Star leveled up, but we did end up getting Ketane Cross Spear up. We got... What else did we get up? Now, what do I need for this? A lot of shit I don't fucking have. We got Chasca's weapon up. We got Ketane up. I should probably do that soon. This takes Wednesday materials, right? Monday, Thursday. Because I'm thinking about this on Auron in terms of crit damage and base attack. But he just doesn't need movement speed buff at all. You know? I think I'm going to swap her back onto Prim Jade Spear. Just for that little bit of hairy little bit of crit rate. I know it tunks her crit damage, but I'd rather have this ratio, honestly. Which means artifacts can be crit damage. Like, this can be crit damage. This can be crit damage, albeit I don't have anything better, but that's Hydro Piece of 2, right? Yeah. Attack will make her basic attacks do more damage when infused, but HP makes her do more damage with her Ian Burst. Yeah, I'm mainly doing it for her normal attacks for DPS. I own 3, I need 6. Okay. I think I'll be able to do that later. Probably, maybe. I mean, is it 6, though? Yeah. Let's look at what some other good Oral Round bows are. Obviously, Chasca. Well, no, not Chasca's, really. Yeah, I can help you guys out. If you give me your UID, I can pull it up on Akasha. Aqua Sim could be good. But its base attack is low. That could be good, because it's high base attack. Stringless is just kind of like a Polar Star other option. Windbloom Ode could be good. Not Rust. Not ER bows. Not good. Nope. 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 What's a 3-star option? Raven bow. Only 3-star option I see is Raven bow. Oh yeah, that's right, Squidiot. I could just do it in game. I added you, but what was your name? Remind me. You had Farina in your profile picture, right? I added you, but I don't know if... Yeah, I don't have Valley Hunter. What was your name? Because I added you. I don't know if you accepted it. Venti. Yeah, for some goofy-ass reason, I don't have you. I added you, but I guess it just didn't do it. Can you send me your UID again? Yeah, I get that he's Venti. Oh! Fuck, I'm retarded. Who do you want me to look at? Venti. Or, I guess you could say Squidiot. Hey, I'm blind, sue me. I love that you love an emo and Hydro. I love that. Especially an emo. All of them? I'll do 3. And considering you have Zhao in first place here, I love a good Zhao build. Ooh, 2100 attack. 81 to 30. Ooh. Nemo damage. Okay. Okay. Homa. Legend. Love it. Artifacts. All right, two-piece, two-piece. Good. Good. Nemo. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Attack, crit damage. That's what you want on crit rate. Zhao, Farina, and Yelan. Yep, okay. This is a very, very nice iridescent flower. Jesus. No off rolls. No off rolls on the feather either. Oh, man. Any off here? No, just all dumped crit damage. Not a single off roll either. The CV on these pieces must be nuts because you're getting attack and crit damage. Yeah, the only issue is ER, but I'm sure he's using an ER buffer in the team. I'm sure he is. All right. Then we're looking at Farina and Yelan. 78, 170. Okay, it's a little... This is a little low, but it's probably because it's a free-to-play weapon. Crit rate's good, though. Floof Sender. Okay, so you need ER. And you're using it for skill increase. Okay. That's fine. 170 is fine, then. Yep, 10, 20. Perfect with ER. Nice. 14, 12. Perfect. 10, 14. Nice. And that's HP Sands, and then this would be your HP Gob. 11, 11, 9, 3. Beautiful. And you got some HP on there. Okay. You're still hitting 35k HP, which is a good place to be at for your Farina. You could go higher and potentially get some more damage, but it's going to sacrifice your crit ratio considering you don't have her signature, which is fine. Coughing. 10, 10, 10. Love it. You got a triple crowner just for the facts. Very nice Farina. She doesn't need any attack percent, so you ran out the correct way. And, yeah, if you run triple and Emo Zhao, you gets away with no ER. You're totally right. And then we're looking at Yelan. All right. 91, 214. Wow, that's a very nice ratio. That's a very, very nice ratio, especially with her ER. And her ER... Oh, man. Yeah, that's, like, great ER for this, because... I mean, I'm assuming you're running 4-piece emblem, so, like, that's buffing hard. Aqua, beautiful. Yeah, you are running 4-piece emblem. That's good, because she's got... Doesn't she have a little bit of HP scaling somewhere? Somewhere in her kit? I don't recall. Maybe she does. I think maybe her burst scales off of HP. Not just ER. So it's good to have an ER HP balance, and this is an HP buff. So I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, so we got an HP roll. We got crit damage on a crit rate circlet. Beautiful. A little bit of EM never hurts. HP crit damage crit rate. Beautiful. Very nice rolls. Yeah, with C2 Farina, 32k or 35k is fine. 5, 8, 18, 6, 2, 14. Beautiful. Helping buff Noblesse and her HP scaling and her crit ratio. And yeah, this doesn't have a single off roll. You are running your ER Sands. I'm assuming that's because you have enough HP to be fine. And you prefer the buff. Since you have her signature, running your ER Sands is okay because, you know, you still got 33k HP. So you're still getting good damage. And that probably helps maximize or get as much emblem buff as you can possibly get. Beautiful Yelan. I'm really interested in your Razor. Oh, Fizz Razor with Marshall says... Ooh, what are the ratios? 56, 7, 161. I think he could use a little bit more crit rate because I don't remember if he gets any from his talents. Maybe I know this guy looks like he's in progress, but a little bit more crit rate. Snow Tomb Star Silver is the best for physical. All right, Dory, I'll see you in a bit. So let's see what some of these rolled. Wow, beautiful. That's a good piece. He doesn't need as much EM. But this is awesome. Charge attack spam. Love it. Level 40 out of 50. Oh, this is probably... Oh, no, it's not Akasha. This is good because attack and crit damage. Yeah, all I'm seeing is just a lack of crit rate on some of the simpler pieces like Feather and Flower, but you got really nice crit damage rolls, so... I mean, I don't recall if he gets any crit rate from any of his talents. He probably does. I just don't recall. So, yeah. Dope. I just wanted to see a Razor, because not a lot of people play Razor. It's nice that you're doing physical Razor. We love that. Alright, let me hit this domain. Uno mas. And then I'm going to look at my sigils, what I got for sigils, because I did some farming yesterday for sigils. Alright. Let's see. Said Kaz, Farina, and I'm trying to think. What's the other one that they said? I think Bennett. Yeah, Bennett. Okay. Let's try this out. Yeah, Razor being a work in progress is totally fine. I just wanted to see what you got. I mean, that's totally a direction to head in. You know, physical Razor. You know, Shatter Razor. Oh, that just finished it? Okay. I mean, I like it. Needs some tweaking. Needs some leveling, that's for sure. Should be getting better. I don't know if I'll level her burst further. Because I don't think... It just says increase elemental damage with their normal attacks. I think the Hydro Infusion effect doesn't scale off of HP. I think it just... I don't think it's, like, that strong. I think leveling her normal attacks is going to be the way to go. Leveling up her circlet to get a little bit more crit rate. Level up this flower, obviously. We'll get some more crit damage out of that, which is needed. Then it might be a finished DPS Candace. I really feel like that's not the strongest thing in the world, though. Kazuha could use some love, honestly. Because his EM is low. He could use a new feather. Do I have Sanctifying Essence? No. What is our pity here? Okay, we're at 8. So, what's that? That's 40. So, then this is 50. And then this will be 60. And we'll go to 70 and then stop. Auron? Nope, Barbara. Fucker. And then we'll stop at 70. Or maybe we'll rip a couple singles, honestly. Because I just got a single there. And I want to hold on to those Genesis for refreshes. There's no such thing as streamer luck. Because I'm just ripping. I have no Auron. Ever. Ever. No Aurorons. Alright, the rest will be pulls that come throughout the week and stuff like that. Let's go turn in some sigils. I know I have dendro sigils, for a matter of fact. Actually, I might have some Enosmin sigils. No, none that I want to get rid of. I got dendro sigils that I want to dump. I hate how the Tree of Dreams takes 35. It's not even like the rewards are better, because they're really not. How many of the golden Candace books do I have? That's a good question. I might not have much. 17, okay. That should make my life better in terms of farming for her. Which means tomorrow we'll be doing her weapon, which is good. We'll get some more crit rate. We'll level up her artifacts, get some more crit damage. And then, yeah. I think it's going to be good. I mean, can't really think of much else. Do we go hunt some more dendro sigils to get those 2 pulls? I want to see what weapons I physically can level up here. Because I know I found a lot of weapon mats. Who takes Boreal's Broken Fang? What weapons take Boreal's Broken Fang? Doesn't look like there's anything that takes that I want to level it up. Other than Skyward Atlas. Alright. What's the next one that I got? Doesn't look like much else. Skyward needed that. I gotta work on Skyward for my Charlotte build. That we're working on. Found a lot of talent books exploring Sumeru. Did I get any from Fontaine? Some. Alright. Let's go hunt some chests. Apparently, according to Dory, there's a bunch, like, around here. What avatar? Oh, I got the Kaching avatar. I do need to find Dendroculus. I don't think I'm going to stream that. That might just be something that I do complain about and just kind of really try and stray away from. Maybe break it down into a couple days. Do the desert one day, do regular Sumeru the other. Because there's way more than fucking Fontaine, I think. Fontaine had somewhere in the ballpark of 270. Well, maybe there's not. Maybe it's just 250. Fontaine took me hours upon hours upon hours. And at the end of it, I still had to have a viewer come in and help me out. Because it just took an obscene amount of time. Like, it just took way too long. I guess I should use my Chasca team to explore. Oh, but I can't equip. I can't do party state. She will make things faster. Do we see any chests? I don't see any chests. Hey, Sneewu. How you doing? Sneew. Can't speak right now. Have I done this? I don't think I've done this one. There's definitely some rewards here. Find the control keys for the extractor. Okay. I know they're inside. Ah, cutscene. I'm not a big cutscene guy. Cutscenes for me are like me wanting to throw my head into a bunch of things that probably are not okay to say. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. If you want, you know, to send your UID, I would be more than happy to talk with you about it and take a look at like 2 characters and just kind of, you know, poke around a little bit. I'll do it if you want to send your UID. I'll do it once I finish up with this little chest here. Oh, there's a 3rd control key. I've been in here, right? Okay. It's probably in there. It is not. Yes, you should space it so YouTube likes it. 100%. I wonder where this last control key is. I wonder if it's up top there. Might be up top here. Oh, come on, guys. I just lit up the thing. Where is this last control key? Yes. They have all been found. So we are good to go. Which is awesome. Oh, it's down here. Ah! Ah! Very happy about it. Worked out very well. I'll do my own Dendroculus farming tomorrow or something like that. Or maybe later tonight, and we'll see what has to be done. Fontaine is 100%, except for, you know, Court of Fontaine being like 94, which I'll eventually get to. I just don't have the stamina for that right now. It's interesting, but every other region in Fontaine is 100%. Court of Fontaine right now, I'm like a... Oh, my burst actually has to hit them. That's my bad. Let me know when you send the UID. If you already sent it, it did not go through. Just heads up. I gotta swap out Farina here to get Dendro. Yeah, I didn't see it. Try and put, like, backslashes in between it or something like that. Yeah, YouTube's annoying. Little shroomkin. Alright, perfect. I'll pull that up. Give me just 1 second, though, because I gotta load it in. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's take a look at your Taser Raiden and your Vape Mulani. Attack percent, wonderful. ER, wonderful. Crit rate, wonderful. 56-150. That is a great ratio for EM, or for Raiden, especially when you're stacking ER. With this, you could get her ER all the way up to 300% to maximize emblem buff. Looks like your crit rate, your crit rate's a hair low, and your EM is a little bit high. You could drop that EM and focus it more into attack percent, and you'd be fine. And then buff your Taser a little bit more. But overall, Taser is very nice. I love it. Very nice. You got some nice pieces here. Very nice. And we'll look at Mulani. Grade of HP, 58 is perfect, or damn near perfect for Codex, with crit damage being very high. Well, looks like you got some good crit damage rolls. Your crit damage is very balanced. And since you don't have her signature, it's going to be hard to get it higher. You are running her Ash Graven for HP, because her HP scaling is great. I would recommend more EM, because it is going to buff her vape damage. This doesn't look like it's leveled up all the way, which is fine. I would just level that up and you'll be good to go. Her HP is a little low compared to top one, but, your crit damage is right on mark. Yeah, it is her best free-to-play weapon. If you have Widsith, that can be better, but it depends. The only place where you're going to squeeze out more HP is potentially on the Goblet and Circlet. But it's going to be hard to maintain that crit rate, crit damage ratio. It's also going to be hard to get EM on her. I would focus on leveling up your talents, pretty much, and then you'll be good to go. But, yeah, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. And I am a top 1 Kaching, so I will take a look at this. 4-piece Thunder Soothers, assuming you're not using her in Aggravate. Looks like her EM's low, so you're not using her for Aggravate. Crit damage is low, crit rate is, quite low. Looks like you just need better crit rolls. That's all. And, you got attack here. And obviously you don't want to level these pieces because they're not the greatest, so I totally get it. And then you got a crit rate circlet. Crit rate circlet's the way to go with Black Sword, so don't worry about that. And level up her talents. My Kaching is, I don't want filters. This is my Kaching. And if you don't believe me that I'm top 1, top 1. Top 1 Kaching. So we like Kaching. Kaching's very, very cool. She gets an extra 15% crit rate from her elemental skill. I know it's a hair bit lower than what capacity is, but I do have her over exceeding on crit damage. Electro damage is low because I don't have her on 2-piece Thunder Soothers, but it is fine. She has 0 EM. That's on purpose. And her attack being so high is actually quite important. I need to level up her talents, but overall, love my Kaching. Alright, I have a couple more minutes, and I think I'm going to just look for some sigils. I think. Yeah, I love Kaching. It's got a CV of like 238. It could be higher theoretically. It's just gonna be tricky for me to get Thunder Soother pieces that are as comparable. Like it's gonna end up being 2-piece clad, 2-piece Thunder Soother. But yeah, it's Kachild. Yeah, CV is crit value. Crit value is, what is it? 2 times crit rate divided by crit damage. And that'll give you the crit value of pieces. When I say 240 CV, that's R value. Sorry, it's roll value. It's got incredible roll value across all pieces in that ratio, but its actual crit value is the sum of the crit value of all of your pieces. So all of my pieces, the summation of all of my pieces is 238, but that's also a little bit to deal with roll value. Am I a try-hard Abyss runner? Yes, I clear Abyss on release. I wait for server reset, and I try and speedrun it, and I usually upload an Abyss speedrun. I didn't do it for this patch because I just really don't like this Abyss. Not because it isn't, it's just, I don't like it because it's easy. Like, I cleared it in, like 11 minutes. So, I wasn't, like, really too enthused with it. I just kind of thought, this is shit. I don't want to post it. Dory, I think, went to shower. Don't quote me on that. They went to do something. Where was that rock that I had to break? There was a rock that I had to break. I don't remember where it is. Yeah, I know. Dory is now showering. Oh my god. Do. Where are all the chests? I don't see any chests. It's almost like there's no chests. It's weird, like I'm seeing no chests. Like for this being 60%, you'd figure chests are just popping up everywhere. I really wonder if it's because of these Mora bubbles. Looks like I cleared the withering over there. There's withering up here that I can get a chest from, which is nice. I wonder if this is a real full-blown withering. Looks like it. Maybe? Nope. Not getting that hydro damage vape and overload buff, but it's fine. Can't go wrong with clearing a little withering. Where is the little dendro ball down here? Yeah, probably. Maybe not like 100%ing, like Wonders of the World achievements, but I'd like to 100% all the current achievements that are out. I mean, I'm getting close. Gotta do Elementalists. These I've had no luck with ever, so I don't know if that's gonna be feasible. This is just taking a long-ass time because of crafting furniture, and I don't want to batch craft a shit ton of furniture. That's just boring. This would just take, like, 2 hours. This takes a lot of fucking time, because you gotta buy the damn things, and I'd rather be efficient with my realm tokens. And this isn't bad. It's just, you gotta farm mats in the domain, which I don't really want to do. But, like, if it comes down to that, I'll fucking do it. Yeah, I'm not in the biggest rush. I mean, I know there's like 300 out there, but... Yeah, teapot is just... Yeah, for friendship, pretty much. I do the same. For me, it's mostly friendship, get some realm currency, get the transient, and call it a day. I maxed out my teapot layout on, like, day 1, and it's just been a random pile of shit since then. I haven't put any effort into making it look good, nor do I care, because it's not going to do anything. I know you don't get sigils from this, but Mora is awfully nice. And it does count towards exploration. I was at 60%, 68%. Let's see where we're at now. 71%. Yeah, so they do count. Albeit for not very much. Sure, this area down here counts if there's anything. Yeah, the exploration in Notland's phenomenal because there's so many rewards surrounding it. I 100%ed it day 1. I'm not kidding. There's a live stream up on my channel that's like 9 hours long of me doing it. And that was definitely something. But I 100%ed the new regions. And then I 100%ed the old regions also in another live stream. Which is a little bit further back on the channel. But it is there. You're telling me that's what I hit that thing for? Is there no other use for this? These little Mora boxes scattered throughout Sumeru are just fucking peak. Like, they're everywhere, bro. I wonder if there's a chest up or under here. Looks like I already grabbed it, if there was. I just don't see much down and around here, you know? There's no, like, chest just lurking about. These hill trolls probably have something going on. Probably should avoid killing this wildebeest, huh? Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Chevreuse things. That looks like it's done. Alright, well, I'll come back and deal with that later. I think I'm good for stream today. So, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to run to my appointment, you know. I'll try and tackle some Dendroculus off stream, and maybe tomorrow I'll have some news for you guys. So, take it easy, everybody. Enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.